This is question type 1, verbal reasoning. In these questions, one letter can be moved from the first word to the second word to make two new words. The letters must not be rearranged and both new words make sense. Find the letter that moves and mark it on the answer sheet. As always, very important to read that question and understand. So I'll repeat it. In these questions, one letter can be removed from the first word and placed in the second word. You can't rearrange these letters. And when you've finished, both words must make sense. Okay, so which letter is it? Now this is how I would do it. I would either see it straight away or I could try. So if I take away the P, ound doesn't make sense. If I take away the O, pund, doesn't really make sense. Take away the N, pound, doesn't make sense. Take away the D, but take away the U, and I've got pond. Can I put that U over into this one? U or I can write O, U, or. So our two new words are pond and hour. I hope that makes sense. Please let me know if, well, don't let me know. But here we go. Let's have a look at some others. So and I'll show you how I would work it out. Okay, so here's another one. Supposing we had the word along and got. We have to, I'll read the question out to you again. Always important reading the questions. In these questions, one letter can be moved from the first word over to the second word. You can't rearrange these letters, and both two new words must make sense. What could we move? Could we move the G? Well, we would have Alon. Doesn't make sense. Could we move the N? We would have Alog. Doesn't make sense. Could we move the O? Doesn't make sense. So we're looking for the one we can move and still lose. Could we move the A? Well, we could. Could we put it in here? Oh, yeah. No. But we could put it in here to make goat. Wow. So the letter we move is the letter A, and that's the one you would mark on your answer sheet. Okay, let's try another one. Again, bear with me please. Learning. Our new one. Let's try this one. Let's try the word blend. So blend's the first word and feet is the second word. Wording of the question. In these questions, one letter can be moved from the first word put into the second word. Which one could it be? Well, it can't be E. It can't be D. Doesn't leave us with a word. It could be B, because it leaves us with lend. Could we put B in there? Let's try. Befeet, Fabet, Febet? I don't think so. So we're going to have to go back and try again. What about the N? Fenet? Fnet? Feetner? No. What about the L? Only one place it could go in. Fetal, we could go fleet. And that does make 2 words, so our letter is L. Please bear with me on this because I know you'll be seeing things very quickly on this. Don't forget you've got millions more brain cells than I've got because you're younger. Let's have a look at the next one. Look at these 2. Drown. And the second word is tick. What letter could you move? If you move the N, doesn't make a word. If you move the W, not a word. If you move you can't move the O because that wouldn't make sense at all. Every English word has to have a vowel sound. Could you move the D? Doesn't make a word. But you could move the R. Could you put it in there? You can see quite clearly. You can't go tick, but you can put it there to make trick. So our letter is R. Okay. I really hope to make these teaching videos very slick and user-friendly. So, but I am learning. What about this one? Supposing you've got this word, stoop, and the other one is pint. Which letter can you take away from there and still leave a word? Which letter can you take away from this and still leave a word? Can you take away the P? No. Can you take away the T? No. Take away the S? No. And of course you can see clearly that it's one of these O's. So let's take our flying O over here. O-pint? No. Pinto. Well, actually there is a word pinto. I think it's to do with horses. But there's a better one. Can you see it? There's Pino, but what about putting it in here to make point? Yay! And our letter that we move is O. Okay, I hope that's been a little bit of help. I'm going to give you some ones to try by yourself now. So, let me rub this out. Here we go. So remember, you have to move a letter from the first word and put it into the second word. That's scary and batter. You can't rearrange the letters, and both new words must both make sense. So which letter is it? Here's another one. Spite and air. Here's another one. Using and fond. And here's another one. Teach and tile. Okay, thank you for listening to me. I hope that helps. Remember, always read the question. Can you do these? Bye bye from Pat.